5 to 3. Oh, here's the jets coming, and we're at Acre Priory in the town of Acre. There's a castle and a church and everything as well, but this is the English Heritage Site. We've got a free voucher. We'll go in and see what happens.
That's just a fun map, really, for younger members of the team, to be honest with you.
Just had a really good introduction to it, and basically very lucky, very rare thing is that the Prior's Lodge is still like there as a fully building and not a ruin. It's actually still there. So we've just arrived here, the sort of information centre, little museum and exhibition, but look at the light on it as well. So we've got the ruin, but then this Prior's Lodge here with the Prior's personal chapel upstairs is still intact. So that's what we're very lucky about. That's what it would have looked like. So the jets are flying around. Huge complex, look at all the site there. So we're going to visit this, and then we're going to walk through the village itself, which looks amazing. We've passed through loads of lovely villages in Norfolk, absolutely beautiful, with all the village ponds and all that. And got a fantastic description of everything by the sort of welcome staff. Undercroft to the Prior's quarters. Do you know who the Prior was?
Yeah.
Good.
What?
Outer parlour. This is the very dangerous staircase. It gets very dark.
Oh, yeah.
Narrow stairs. So just take your time. I'm going to shine my light.
No, don't worry. So experience. Yeah, we want the full experience.
All right. Well, don't trip over.
I will do like the move.
Very careful. Outer parlour. So yeah, so this is Castle Acre Priory, and amazing. It's very narrow, yeah. Very narrow.
Take a documentary photo.
You get a good view of it all from here, don't you? And yeah, so this is where the prior would have had the fire in their own quarters and everything. And then, where's the prior's personal chapel? Is it in here? Another fireplace. Still got the glass. Conquer! You've conquered Castle Acre. This is all still, yeah, it's not a ruin, it's got a roof on that bit. This is all a ruin now. sun's gone down a bit now, so you don't get it shining on the stone tops anymore. So yeah, look at that. This is the Prior's Solar, the Great Chamber. Palatial accommodation which the Priors of Castle Acre felt their rank deserved. The room was built in the early 14th century. The lower, flatter timber roof was earlier built in 1366 and 1319. The upper roof was added later. The small door in the northwest corner originally led to the Prior's private latrine in an adjoining turret, and a stone wash basin was set beside it. The Great Chamber was lavishly redecorated by Prior John Winchesley in 1510. Fireplace, large bay window. We had stained glass bearing his initials and motto. Oh dear me. He painted the ceiling with red and white roses, a symbol of Tudor King Henry VIII, who ironically closed it all down. So let's have a look. You said you can still see some of the red roses. Can you see any of the roses that were painted onto the ceiling?
Yeah.
Where? Can you point one out? Mine, when we came in, said you can still see them.
There.
Oh yeah, they're there. Look, that's it. Well spotted. So that's the original red roses that were painted on 1510. Prior, who came in 1510, to sort of, you know, try and say, oh, I like Henry, you know, Henry VIII. But there we go. They're still up there. Look, huh? So they're like 500 years old. Still sitting up there. Them red roses painted on. Yeah. We nearly missed going into here because the door had a sign on it saying there's been pigeons coming in and all that. But yeah. The Prior's Chapel. This is the chapel. There's roses painted up here as well, yeah. Yeah. This is the Prior's Chapel. So personal chapel. So religious building, but badge of rank, lavish decoration. Several centuries of different architecture. Numerous fragments of painted decoration from consecutive schemes in the 12th, 5th centuries. So you can sort of see all these painted bits, Alice, look on there. But they're just faded away now, aren't they, different bits. And the two ceilings, like an upper ceiling and a lower ceiling.
Okay.
What have you looked in? What's this thing here? What's this? Just look at the wooden trunk and all that. It's just this. That's a clue for a quiz, isn't it? Massive. Look look at that wooden trunk there. Huh? And that, you know, the table, all these things have survived, you know. Oh yeah, that's why sometimes like reliquaries and things are. Oh, there we go, yeah. That's what we've just been into, the Prior's lodging. Southwest Tower. And this is the main part of the church. So you've got to just imagine like how big it was and everything. But it's all made out of flint. The nave. Very impressive 3-storied space, ideal for complex religious service, favoured by the Cluniacs.
How do they know that it looked like that?
Well, it's a, you know, you've got the remains and that, but yeah, I mean, it's an artistic impression.
They don't know. What if the roof just ended there and then there's no... Wow, it's amazing.
amazing, isn't it? All the 60s. How did they build this? The money is gone.
Nave altar. The eastern arm of the church. This is where the monks' choir stalls are located, the presbytery and sanctuary, where the high altar stood.
Also, yeah, you would.
That's the church up there. And then, yeah. This is the high altar here. So on the high altar now, look how far away you are from the end of the nave right up here. I mean, that's vast, isn't it? Absolutely vast. The length of that. Absolutely vast scale. Yeah, so we've got the village itself running along the top of there. There's a church in a sort of central area, and then there's a castle as well over there to go and visit. We're only 20 minutes away from the house. Presbytery, and then the Lady Chapel here, this little side chapel, the Lady Chapel. First chapter house, it says there. I'll have to go look at all that. I mean, that's an amazing thing in itself, that bit there. Isn't it? Go and see what that is there. And all this is, look at all the windows and everything in this. Yeah, that's a vast scale as well there. Massive, that. What's this? Castle Acre Priory and the wider infirmary. Infirmary. First infirmary hall. That's the later infirmary hall. Quite a big lot of infirmary, isn't it? I mean, I don't know how many monks were here. Yeah, what's this? This is where the latrines go. Well, you go and have a look what's under that one. Oh, just but no, don't bang your head, mind. The sharp, the flints, yeah. It's like a channel going all along. That's like a corridor, isn't it? So this is an enormous section as well. I mean, it's the scale of it's incredible. big, isn't it? Goes right out there as well, all the ruins out there. What's this? Yes, it was the latrine. You've just walked along the latrine, guys. The toilets.
That's what I said.
That's where the water would come through.
I said that.
It was carefully designed. All the latrine niches had for day and high level join the dormitory for night time. Best preserved in England, 2-story building, vaulted lower level. Wooden seats with holes and all that, chutes, running water diverted from the river. Yeah, so that's everything just flowing out like that. Yeah. So it's all what it was, the water was diverted from the river to flow through, just flush out there. They kept fishing in a fish tank here as well. Look, fish tank is an area right next to the. Yeah. And look, they've made little bridges across the sort of route for the water to flush through and flush out back out. So it's all designed, isn't it? Like that? It's one of the biggest priory sites I've ever been to. This Priory barn. Look at that. Normally there's just like that left, but they've got quite a lot left. And then they've got that. That's all still intact there. It's a huge scale, huge. See what all this is down here. Brewery and malt house. Yeah, that's because you didn't want to drink the water. You had the beer. It's so you can see like where there may be like, yeah, the structures for brewing. And safer than drinking the water, drinking the beer, you see. What about down here? What's all this? It's a big complex, isn't it? I mean, look at that there, the scale of it all over there. Massive. This is where they used to dry the grain. So you've got the brewery there and malt house, the drying the grain here, and they've got all these grain stores here as well along all this. So there's a lot of farming and grain stores and then brewing going on. Yeah. Yeah. Watch, don't cut your leg on the don't cut your leg on the flint, mind.
We're going this way now.
Yeah, we'll go through there. Yeah.
Can you narrate what's going on?
Just go through the first
Well, we're going through that porch area, it's underneath the Prior's Lodge, and I'm going to come through the cellars. So this is the cellars here. There's been a bit of a bird kill going on, you can see there. And so we'll progress through to this part. What is this part here? This must be the
Don't worry, I've got this.
cloisters. This part is the cloisters.
What do you think?
Steps coming up there. We'll see what that is. And then we've got the shot to the tower. We're back to Prior's Lodge again. We'll have a little walk. This was the monks' dormitory and day stay. The rectangular dormitory taking up most of the east range of the cloister was built in the mid-12th century, when a number of monks was 26, but later it grew to about 35. Now, it was common for the monks to be allotted individual cells at those times, rather than sleep together in a single long room. It's likely, therefore, that the dormitory was partitioned up in that way. Now, at that end is the remains of the stairs, and what used to happen is the monks would come down from the dormitories upstairs here, down the stairs at 2 a.m. before Matins, which was the first service of the day. In some monasteries there was another night stair leading directly into the church, but at Castle Acre, unusually, this was the only door leading out to the dormitory. Yes, they've got how the river was diverted. It's reverted. The river was diverted underneath the latrines and all that would flow out, clean everything up. But if that gives you a good perspective of how it all was, look at that. It's amazing, isn't it, the scale of it? But when you think there was only sort of 26 to 35 monks, the scale. The scale of it.
The full monk music in the background.
We're in the village of Castle Acre, so we were just at the Priory along here, and then moving along, we're outside the Ostrich pub, and then we're going to see the castle just here. So we're on the high street basically. There's the Ostrich pub with the barrels and the pumpkins, and the village, and there's a church just behind there. So there we go. So it's like the village green. So don't forget to. This is Castle Acre in the village of Castle Acre. So this is the great tower, or the inner bailey. The stone walls, you can see the remains of the keep of the castle. Excavations unexpectedly revealed the first building, finished by William de Warren around the 1080s, was lightly fortified like a grand country house. 2 stories rather than a castle. It suggests it was built as a residence rather than a stronghold originally. But of course, William de Warren's descendants in the 12th century decided, well, worried about battles and war and all that, so we're going to enhance the defences, build really thick walls around it. You can hear the jets up there, if you look straight ahead, doing manoeuvres right above the castle, very high up. Look at the sun glinting away. Wow, they've got the burners on now. They've got the burners really going fast as they do unbelievable manoeuvres, going sideways and upwards. So standing in a part of the castle, that was really the heart of castle life. In this area there would have been loads of different buildings which basically would have supplied the food, the goods, services for those in the castle. There's another sign.
We want to say goodbye to the castle.